Everybody, welcome back to the channel. Hope you're doing fantastically well and whatever trades you're in are all making profit. So like many of you out there, I'm always looking to do additional prop firm challenges to add to the existing ones I've already got. And as we know, they're not easy to pass. A lot of people like to make out that they can just go in there straight away, one trade, pass them, and you're done. The reality is a lot of people struggle, and it's down to a lot of reasons. So I thought to try and give 5 tips to what I've learned over the past sort of many years of doing these. It's not a definitive list, there's probably many more tips out there. So let me know in the comments below what tips you would give to other traders trying to find a way of making it easier to pass some of the prop firm challenges. And again, by no means is this a how-to guide. I've done those in the past and I might do another one in the future. It's more the case of if you are struggling, trying to fine-tune your strategies or always coming up against something, one of these tips might resonate with you. 2 of them might, or all of them might, but it's just those added extra things to your trading strategies and your arsenals as a trader to be able to make that step forward from failing challenges or coming close to actually getting fully funded and reaping the rewards of some fantastic benefits. So my first tip is to choose a prop firm that works for you. Now whether that is a 1-phase, a 2-phase, an unlimited time or a scaling plan, a monthly subscription service, there are many prop firms out there all offering different parameters to get funded. Some have very tight restrictions on what you can trade, on leverage on the actual platforms. Some have almost unlimited, where you have massive daily drawdowns, massive overall drawdowns, and you can just do whatever you want to. Now, some people are swing traders and want to have a particular broker or a platform they can actually work better on. People like to have EAs or be able to trade the news. Now, there's always a prop firm out there, and I always say do your own due diligence, make sure that they actually work for you. Try and find a free trial if you can, try it, make sure it works, and therefore you can go from there. So my second tip is try and have a clear month where there's nothing else to distract you from trading. Now if you're looking to do a 2-phase challenge, now typically they are over a 30-day period, and if you've got things in the way, let's say you expect to pass in the first week and you've already got a holiday booked for the second week, it could be that you don't actually have a great first week, you're in drawdown, and therefore you're already up against it because you're going to be away for a week, potentially can't trade. And as soon as you come back, you've got to try to battle back beyond that to get back into profit or get to the 10% targets. Now, as I say, if you have a clear month, you're able to focus 100% on doing this one and it will not actually impact your overall trading. Now, at the moment, I've got lots of things going on. I'm about to go on some holidays, move house, all sorts of things. Now for me, trying to start a challenge now would be quite difficult because I know that in the next month I'm not going to be around for a significant amount of time. So for me, I'm not going to be starting a challenge for the next couple of months just so I can actually get over that hurdle and give it 100% focus and all of my attention. Tip number 3 is find a strategy or a style of trading that can work in all market conditions. Now it's great to have a trend following strategy that if market conditions are right, every time the price goes up, pulls back, do a buy, carry on riding that up again for another 1-2% return, close it out, wait for it to come back, because markets are cyclical. But there are times in the markets where things do not work. They are range bound, they are just not doing what we'd expect them to do if we're looking at particular patterns or candlestick analysis. Now, if that's the case, try and find a strategy that is flexible and can work around that, whether you're able to trade in a range or look for reversal patterns or additional breakouts, so you're not always waiting on one particular style of trading. Now it does take a while to get to be able to formulate all of those trading styles and get comfortable and profitable at all of them. So again, I would make sure that you have that strategy defined, really work out exactly how it works for you, and when you come to do a challenge, whatever market conditions throw up at you, you're able to trade and hit those profit target objectives. Number 4's key one is always around risk management. Now, although you may have a 5 or 6% daily drawdown limit on a lot of challenges, never ever get close to using that one. As I know from experience, as soon as you get down to below 2 or 3% on the day, you end up into revenge trading and make it worse. As soon as you get down close to that 5-6% on a daily drawdown, it's almost impossible to regain that and get back into profit. Especially if it's a starter challenge, you've already literally blown that by getting close to the max overall drawdown. It's almost impossible to get out of that one. Now we like to think that we are fantastic traders, we can actually manage our risk and get back into a profitable state really quickly. Reality is it becomes a slow, drawn out slog to get where you need to be, time runs out, fail the challenge. So risk management is key. Looking at whether you're going to start risking 0.5%, 1% or 2% on trades, sticking to that, making sure that your reward to risk is significantly greater. So if you are on a trade that's risking 1%, you're looking to return 3-4% on that one particular trade. So when they get some losing trades in there, you're not into a massive drawdown. So make sure that risk management is always key to when you get into trades, regardless of anything really, whether it's prop firm challenges or your own trading. Manage that risk and you will be successful. And my final tip is to not focus on the end goal. It's really easy when we actually sign up for a challenge. We think, fantastic, we're going to pass this in 1 or 2 days, do phase 2 straight away and get funded and get massive payouts and therefore be living a fantastic luxurious lifestyle. The reality is, as we know, the majority of people who take on prop firm challenges actually fail and have to go repeat after repeat after repeat to finally get funded. Now, if you focus on the end goal and always spending that money, your attention will be taken away from the day-to-day trading analysis, and before you know it, you'll actually have failed potentially or never get to actually passing. And also, if you are on a challenge, and for example, you're getting up to 6, 7, 8%, and that's close to the target, don't focus on that target. Break through it with a great trade. Don't look to think, okay, I only need to make $100, $200 to pass, because the reality is you'll get into a trade that's potentially over risked, over leveraged, and before you know it, you actually then lost the extra 2% that you would have wanted to gain. You're now in a negative. So don't focus on the end goal, focus on the process, the strategies, and take it day by day, and you will be successful and profitable. So I hope you enjoyed these 5 quick tips to hopefully improve your chances of passing any of the prop firm challenges you're doing. And always let me know in the comments below what additional tips you want to do, and I might be able to break them down in more detail in future videos. So thanks for watching. Cheers.